I'm going to do a reading for all signs during the full moon while the moon goes completely full in about 6 minutes. I wanted to use that energy to channel some messages. Let's see. Alright, there we go. Hold on. Oh, why is there an ad, y'all? I didn't mean to. I scored. Hold on. Okay. There we go. It's taken me a minute to get myself organized here. There we go. Okay. Hopefully this will work. I don't know. Maybe this is better. Nah. I want y'all to see the cards. Alright, so, Scorpio, you're here. Basically, I'm going to do a reading for all of the signs. I've picked out every single one of my cards. I have every single deck that I own sitting out here. So this is going to be very fluid, and I'm just going to start picking a signs and doing some quick readings. So this reading is going to be for your sun, moon, rising, wherever this sign places in your chart. Go ahead and shout out your sign, and I'll go ahead and get started with whatever sign I hear from first. Basically what I'm doing with this full moon is I'm using this really amazing Pisces energy to channel some messages for you guys. And what this is going to be is what the blue moon is, that's interesting. What the full moon is bringing into your life, what messages the universe wants you to hear. So yes, we'll go ahead and start with Scorpio. Go ahead and start with Scorpio. You know, the full moon is going to happen right here where I am, in Texas, in the hill country, in literally 7 minutes. So we are going to be live during this full moon. Hold on one second. Let me turn off my dishwasher. Killing the mood. All right, back. Sorry about that, guys. Really not in the mood to show my face today. That's a little bit of the Pisces in me right now, and I'm just going for it. Okay. All right. Beautiful Scorpio. Triple water. Lovely. Scorpio sun, Cancer moon, and Pisces rising. Where are you? You say it's 2:30 p.m. It's almost 11:30 where I am. Los Angeles, awesome. West Side. Sagittarius, just like me. All right, well, let me take a minute and let's find out what messages we have for Scorpio. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit different from what y'all usually see from me. So there's going to be a lot more kind of general esoteric. I did feel like seasick just now. I felt seasick. That could be... Oh, beautiful Australia. Well, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, so I just mentioned seasick, and we have my Six of Swords in reverse. This is moving into rough waters. So to me, this is saying that, you know, you are moving, Scorpios, you're moving in the right direction, okay? They wanted me to say spiritual life, in your spiritual life, in your spiritual world, but that, you know, you may want to not, how do I say this? Okay, and then we got the death card. your card. Beautiful. So this is all very Scorpio right now. There is something, a lot of change going on with you guys, a lot of change, and it's, okay, they want me to say this, and I don't know how to really say it other than just come out and say it, but it looks like to me that they're wanting me to tell you that what you're moving into spiritually in your life is like, it's almost like I'm hearing someone say, I can deal with this, I can handle this, it's no big deal, but it actually is more of a big deal, this transformation that you're going through. So be prepared for it. This isn't to instill fear in you. It's just to say there will be rough waters. I literally felt seasick before I started your reading. It was almost like the gentle waves of the sea, and then it kind of got to the point where I was sort of like, oh, this is starting to make my stomach hurt, So I think the message here is you guys are headed towards some very massive transformation. And just a heads up on what this moon is anyway. This moon is, we're moving out of Virgo season, and we've got this Pisces moon going on right now. And in a couple of, I think it's 5 days, we're going to hit the fall equinox, okay? The fall equinox. So to me, it's a very spiritual time. It's a very heavy time. And I feel like, Scorps, you guys probably are feeling this way. You're probably feeling this way. Can I get one more card for Scorpio? One more card for Scorpio. And the Four of Swords in the upright makes perfect sense. And the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So please rest, because if you don't rest, you're not going to be able to enjoy everything that you've worked so hard to build up to. Okay, so I just got a scenario in my head. I don't know what this is about. I don't know if this is for someone here or for someone that will watch this later, but it's almost like, again, I'm getting this idea that I want you guys to realize, because Scorpios, from my perspective, a lot of Scorpios, they are very tough, right? You have a tough shell. They go really deep, and they don't put up with any BS. However, I feel like as some of you guys, this time period in your life is to tell you that it is okay to cry, to have some downtime, to be afraid, to not be sure of what's ahead, okay? Because you are going toward that massive transformation, which is what you do so beautifully, Scorpio, with the Death card. And the Death card isn't just transformation, it's rebellious transformation. It's that Scorpio rebellion. It's that, like, I'm going to, you're not going to just, okay, for example, like, you're not going to just say you got unjustly charged with a crime. You're not going to just fight the crime. You want to change the law. Like, the law is unfair. There's something massive going on with you guys. So please get your rest, because it's going to be more important for you to get your rest, especially going through this Pisces experience, and not fall into escapism, or, they want you to be comfortable, but keep that from becoming escapism. Escapism is what that's telling me. All right, Scorpio, so that's your reading, and I'm going to go ahead and pull I'm going to pull an oracle card. Do you want Animal Oracle, Mother Earth Oracle, or Crystal Oracle? Ooh, and I just got the Hangman, wanted to pop out too. That's Aquarius energy, yes. Definitely changes. I'm getting changes. So what are we doing? Mother Earth, Crystal, or Animal? I'm feeling Animal. Let's see what the Druid Animal Oracle has for us today for Scorpio. Because that's heavy, y'all. Like, there's some really heavy energy going on for you. Okay. Yes, I will pull a crystal for you, Scorp. I will. Just going to get a little bit more information from my Animal Oracle deck. And we have Ram. So this is obviously the Aries symbol, right? But this is the Druid Animal Oracle deck, so it's a little different. So, you know, I don't associate this particular card with Aries. When I see this card, I think of the combination of soft and sweet. I think of balance, okay? Soft and hard. Balance, harmony. I am always drawn to his eyes, okay? These beautiful, like super gentle eyes. They almost look like cow eyes. And then these really fierce weapons, right? So it's like the soft and the hard of a Scorpio, okay? Think about the hard outer shell of a Scorpio, right? That's sort of like the horns. So what the message is here is balance. Balance, 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 because you guys are going through a lot of changes. You don't have to, if you're taking on something huge, something big is happening for you in your life, there is no need to rush it. There's no need to rush, okay? Ooh. And hold on, because it's going to be a bumpy ride. The waters are going to be bumpy, okay? I'm going to go ahead and pull that crystal card for you, Scorp. I'm going to pour that crystal card, and then we'll go on to another sign. I think that's enough. What do we have? Amethyst. Revealing your true self, okay? So amethyst to me is like the crystal of all crystals. It covers like everything. But in this deck, what they're wanting to say, can y'all see that? I wonder what lighting. I need to fix the lighting. You've already been on that bumpy ride? Yeah. Well, they're saying it's not over because when you're dealing with the type of transformation that death brings, there's a lot going on. So I think the trick now is balance. Revealing your true self. And for me, this is telling me that I want you guys to, sorry, I'm trying to get where y'all can see it better. Okay, that's better back here. Basically, you guys need to soften up is what I'm getting, is the message I'm getting. And I know I can almost hear the Scorps on my channel just going, what? Don't tell me to soften up. But this is what I'm getting, okay? You're in a place now where it is not, you don't have to always be the warrior. You don't always have to do this by yourself. You don't have to be alone. The transformation is going to occur. It's not all you. Like, it's just going to happen. And I don't know what these big changes, Scorpio, that you have going on in your life. I'm not really sure what that is. But you're headed toward it. And yes, okay, I just heard this moon right now, this energy right now is going to speed up this change that's been coming. That's just sort of been, you guys have been going through. It's going to speed it up, okay, the energy. And you don't have to do it. What they want you to do is balance your life, okay? Balance your life, if that makes any sense to any of you guys. I really hope that helps. Okay, so who's next? Who is next? What sign should we do next? Just go ahead and shout them out. It is 9:38. I'm sorry, 11:38. And where I am in Texas, I'm in a sort of central Texas, the hill country. We are 6 minutes ago, the moon was at its fullest. I have a very special relationship with the moon, so I really appreciate you guys that have shown up for this because it's very, very late, okay? You're welcome, Scorpio. I hope that brought you some messages, okay? Okay, so we're going to move on to Sagittarius, Hackaday. We're going to move on to Sagittarius. So Sagittarius is going through an interesting time. Things are going to get much better for Sagittarius in October. Jupiter is direct and it's finally going to be free of all the retrogrades. retrograde. Yeah, retrogrades it's been going through. So Sagittarius went into its own sign of Jupiter, the planet of expansion. However, earlier this year, however, it's been all full of retrogrades. So it's like we have been wacky and backward. Now it's fixing to go direct and stay direct through the end of the year. So I don't know why I just felt compelled to share that. Let's go ahead and get started with your reading. Sagittarius, all right, that didn't take but a minute. We got the Hermit immediately. For some of you, this period right now, several of you have been just literally like, leave me alone. And it's not like you're pushing people away. It's that you want to be alone. It's that there's something that's sort of percolating inside you. I want to say it's the end of a karmic cycle, but it's a really hard one to grasp. It's almost like, okay, I know that there is a better path for me, okay? The planets are just literally about to line up for me, okay? But I keep hanging on to these old ideas and these old, not just ideas, but just what has made us comfortable? What has made us unchallenged? And I feel like Sagittarius, there's some fear of challenge. Like you don't want anyone to challenge your theories or challenge anything, because then you really have to stop and think about it. I have no idea where this is coming from. Let me get another card. Whew. Yeah, we do. We need to, Sagittarians are being very challenged. It's like, are we going to take this to the next level? Or are we going to just stay stuck in stuck behavior? All right? And be very isolated. I've been very isolated myself lately. It's been a form of escapism on one hand, but it's also brought me a lot of, I'm going to go ahead and put this up here. It's brought me a lot of insight as well. Because I have to disconnect. I'm very connected to everybody around me because I'm so empathic sometimes. I'm so open. And that's a Sagittarius thing too. That we do need our alone time, okay? To make it about ourselves again. To sort of draw the energy back in. It's almost like taking that bow and arrow, drawing that bow back, and figuring out, where do I want to point it? Where am I going to point my arrow this time? Am I going to point it at the same old direction that I always have? That's why we need this downtime. I'm going to ask the moon, do you have any messages for Sagittarius? Princess of Wands here. So this is like a Page of Wands energy, very immature, very hasty, quick, fiery decisions. Oh, yeah, okay. I think maybe there is some of us that have been quite wound up. It is okay to be spontaneous. I think this moon is saying, be spontaneous. You won't be hurt. Just make sure that you're careful. You won't be hurt. And then we have the Prince of Cups in reverse. So even though we may take a risk here with the Princess of Wands, with the Prince of Cups, what we're dealing with here is a loss of... Okay, hold on, it's coming. It's okay to let go of the things about yourself that used to be the things that you loved about yourself that have now become destructive. Okay? It's time to let it go. It's time to let that stuff go. You will find other things, and other people will find other things lovable about you. Okay? But there's definitely some changes that need to be made, Sagittarius. I feel like this is a very internal reading. This is a very private sort of story that's going on. This may be about the way you talk to yourself in your head. This could be about the way you see yourself. And this is really going to affect the way you project yourself to other people. So it's very important to allow yourself to mature. Because by maturing, you haven't lost who you are. You are simply growing into what you're supposed to be. And then you're going to figure out where to point that arrow. Because here's the thing, Sagittarius, this is something you know, and you know it well, okay? Once you point that arrow, you're going to get whatever it is you point it at. Your accident left scars. Yeah, I have scars too. I have lots of scars. And I'm sorry that you were in an accident. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that too. What is it? I heard the coolest thing about scars, but of course I can't remember it right now. You know, it's kind of like I don't have any tattoos, but I have enough scars to remind myself of things. And I have enough symbolism on my own body. I don't even have to create any with the tattoos. So that is going to be your reading. That is going to be your reading, Sagittarius. Yes, insecure. Yeah, so the insecurities, I definitely saw that with the immaturity of the Page of Wands, okay? So you've got to let go of the thing about yourself that you thought made you special or that you thought other people liked about you. If you're talking about your physical appearance and now you're carrying scars, then you have to let go that part of yourself and start exploring other parts of yourself that are just as meaningful, maybe even more meaningful than your physical appearance, you know, which is what maybe you used to use to, or where you found your security, or how you were able to relate with people, okay? But you're trying to own them. Well, Hackaday, let me just tell you, I would suggest a bath. I would suggest some confirmations where you, I use smoke a lot. I use smoke all the time, and I use smoke to cleanse my body. But you can use smoke to, and do this while you're naked, because smoke gets everywhere, right? Smoke doesn't leave any, like, it gets into every little crack and cranny, right? So if you just do like a little ritual for yourself and just say, you know, I love my body, every, part of my body that this smoke touches is sacred and beautiful. You may begin to start owning the parts of your body that you're struggling with, okay? It's just an idea, okay? Just an idea. It works for me. I'm a big fan of smoke. A lot of people use other things. All right, so Sagittarius, do we want to do crystals or do we want to do animals or Mother Earth? Mother Earth. Wow. This deck, it is so rebellious. That's why I love it. For certain signs, it's the perfect deck. It just fell all over the floor. All right, let us real quickly shuffle that out. Cleanse the cards. Thank you. Thank you. Beautiful crystals. Let's get some crystals for Sagittarius. How are we going to get through this time? How are we going to have the courage to face the truth when we're trying to hide from the truth? How are we going to have the courage to do what we know it needs to be done in order for us to mature? Where is the courage coming from? What messages do you have for us? Okay. Lapis lazuli. So Lapis lazuli, to me, this is just me personally, and I'm sorry if I'm not trying to make this about me. Lapis lazuli to me is the most special and the most important stone and has the most meaning to me. I like to carry it close to me at all times. Right now, all of my crystals are outside taking a moon bath. But yes, let me look at this card and get some. Actually, I don't even think I've pulled this card. Lapis lazuli is also a lot about the throat chakra as well. Okay. It just says it's a time of big and blessed change for you. And God is supporting you each step of the way. So you can substitute God with universe, goddess, whatever. Angels, spirits, whoever it is that you feel that is around you and supporting you. You are being supported. It's already happening. And I do think that you taking some time out with the Hermit card earlier to sort of gather yourself and begin to admit to yourself maybe that you were wrong or that you are on the wrong path or that something needs to change for your own good. And that is your life. You are about to have a life-changing experience before the next full moon. You are about to have some sort of epiphany if you allow it, okay? If you allow it to come, if you don't try to block it. I've been struggling with that a lot. I've been trying to block my spiritual downloads. I've been caught up in the Virgo do, and literally the universe has knocked me on my ass, making, I've gotten sick, I've had heart palpitations, all kinds of stuff, just saying, nope, you need to chill out and listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. And also, Sagittarius, lapis lazuli, if you like this crystal, if you can, try to wear it around your neck. It's beautiful to wear around your neck because it will help you with your words. It is very helpful with speaking, okay? All right, who's next? Is there anybody else out here can give me a sign? Anybody throw me a sign out there? We just passed Tourmaline Beautiful. All right, everybody's being quiet, so guess what? I'm going to pick a sign. I'm going to just pick one. We'll let the cards pick one for us. Unless somebody wants to shout it out. I know, it's the middle of the night. What will you try, Haggaday? What will you try? Aries, there you go, Gabby. Okay, perfect, Aries. So I'm going to ask, what is the full moon? So basically this is going to be a reading about what this full moon is bringing into your, the crystal, the lapis lazuli, yeah. Check it out. It's like a dark navy blue with gold flecks in it. It's gorgeous. Okay, so Gabby, we're going to talk about Aries, and this is going to be Aries. This is going to be, basically I'm reading from this full moon. I'm using this energy from a Pisces full moon, which is very strong for me. I'm staying awake. I'm staying up in the middle of the night. I'm going through this energy for a reason. Between now and the next full moon, okay? This is what is somewhat of a prediction or information that your spirit guides or spirit wants you to know, okay? All right. What do we have? What information do we have for Aries? I've got two cards right out of the gate. Two of Swords. Oh, these are two Libra cards to me. Interesting. And decisions need to be made because something isn't fair. Something is not fair, Aries. What is going on with you? Okay. I'm getting the impression for Aries that for some of you, and let me just preface this. I love Aries. Most of my family members are Aries. It's crazy. I love you guys. and know a lot about you. But what I'm seeing here is that you guys are not, you know something's not fair. And it's not something that's your fault. It's not your fault that it's not fair, but it's something you don't really want to look at. Okay, I kind of caught the impression of, have you guys ever driven and you stopped at a stop sign and you've seen the homeless guy there? And you know, like, and you're trying to, like, not look at them? That's the feeling I'm getting from you guys right now. Like, you don't want to see the ugly truth about something. Okay, I need more information. Let me get some clarifiers. Yeah, I'll use my different deck to clarify. What is this choice? What is this unfairness that is going on with Aries? This is very clear cut. There's a message that wants to come out for sure, for Aries, for someone. What is this that you're not wanting to see? Ah, okay, Aries, sorry, but for some of you, you guys are accepting breadcrumbs from someone where you really deserve a lot more of that, and we get strength. We got the strength card to clarify this. Aries is not one to bow down. Aries is very upfront, in your face, lots of energy, you know, so this reading is very unlike Aries. So collectively for you guys, there's something going on. I want you to pull on your fellow fire sign Leo's strength here. If you guys have a ton of strength yourself, to see the truth about whatever it is that's unfair. That is what's going to happen here in the next, I don't know, before the next full moon. Something's going to come out. I don't know what it is, but there's a choice that has to be made. It's not going to be easy. Some of you are accepting less than what you know that you deserve because you have so much love, right? Hold on. Let me move it up. I want you to see the breadcrumbs. See that? So you may be accepting those breadcrumbs, but and the way you're dealing with it is by pretending that it's not happening. But Aries, you guys are too strong for that. You're way too strong for that. So you will allow yourself to see the truth. And maybe you feel like breadcrumbs are better than nothing, but you also know deep down inside that you are better than breadcrumbs, okay? Whatever that means, all right? Whatever that means. I'm going to pull I'll go ahead and pull a crystal card. Everybody wants crystal cards tonight, unless somebody else wants to shout out and wants a different oracle card for Aries. Aries D, got out here late, went outside to see the moon and say a prayer. I did too. Well, before I turned my camera on. It's absolutely gorgeous. You guys know, I don't know if you know this, but the moon tonight is as far away from the earth. Sorry. Got excited. Then it'll be for like another 30 years or something. It's pretty cool. It's like as far away. And it did look pretty small to me, but extremely bright, extremely bright. I'm getting a lot of information. So, okay, let's go ahead and pull a crystal oracle card for Aries, and we'll finish up Aries reading. What crystal will assist Aries with this? I mean, Aries, it's like, I really feel your pain. It's like, I feel like, it's like, it's going to be, you're going to have to take a loss, but if you take that loss, you know, in the long run, you will have a gain, okay? Okay. What kind of crystal do we have for Aries? By the way, a lot of times, I don't know if you guys know this, if you do work with crystals, a good way to cleanse and charge them is to go ahead and allow them to take a full moon bath. All of my crystals are sitting outside having themselves a bath. Control issues, what? That never happens with Aries. I'm going to put this back here so you guys can see it. So beautiful yellow jasper. Again, you have to let go of something because you're not, you know what I just saw? A lot of heart chakra, a lot of heart energy. Aries, I really feel like something's going on with your heart. Not physically your heart, but in your heart. Like for you to see the truth of the situation, you know it's going to hurt your heart. Okay? That fear of the hurts is what is trying to control you. If you can release the fear and allow the universe to bring you the abundance that it wants to, because it certainly doesn't want you to have breadcrumbs, okay? Then you will receive it, okay? Utilize your God-given strength and power instead of fearing that others may try to control you. And you know what? Somebody might be trying to control you with these breadcrumbs, Aries. That's what it seems like. I mean, it makes sense to me. And to you, and it's very subtle. It's very subtle. I know an Aries isn't somebody that, yeah, oh, let's just control Aries. Not so easy to do, but it could be something very subtle here. I'm feeling, many a tug of war, I'm reading the book, okay? Many a tug of war is ended when one person drops the rope, which metaphorically means that you stop seeing the other person as powerful or controlling. Don't give away your power to others and surrender any control issues to God, who can peacefully heal and balance the situation. Focus on your own energy and actions instead of fearfully monitoring others. So I don't really feel like that's exactly what's going on with you. But it is a very good card in the controlling issue. The control that I see is the breadcrumbs. Somebody's not giving you, Aries, everything that you need. They're just doling out. It's almost like dangling a carrot. Dangling a carrot. I don't know what that's about. Like, why would you dangle a carrot? Aries, you deserve so much more, and you know it. And as long as you try to tell yourself that you don't deserve it, you are endangering your heart chakra. Your heart is going to continue to suffer if you continue to believe and become blind to yourself that these breadcrumbs that you've been receiving are good enough for you, because they're not, okay? They're not. That's what's not fair, all right? So a lot of this may not make any sense to you now. You guys, it might make sense to you in a couple weeks from now. It's always a good idea to, watch readings later. Like, I like to watch, like, August readings in September and just sort of, like, sometimes it can help me put the pieces together. All right, so who's up next? Who's up next? Aries, you released your cheater. Oh, my gosh. Bless your heart. That must be hard. Listen, try to keep your cool. It's a very strong energy with the full moon, okay? Very strong energy with the full moon. Okay? So I guess what I'm saying is stay inside, lock your doors, don't go outside. Don't, I hear you. Your ex is a cheater. That sucks. It's a full moon. This is a recipe for disaster, okay? Aries, so please, Aries D, please keep it cool. You're welcome, Gabby. Okay, so are there any other signs here that would like to be read? We got 5 of y'all here now. It's not a very crowded room. I get a lot more of a crowd when my title says free tarot readings. That's okay. I'm not here for a crowd. I'm here for the ones that need to be here to hear this message. I'm here for the full moon. I'm here for the full moon. I'm here for myself, actually, as much as I'm here for y'all. All right, if nobody says something, I'm going to let the cards choose. I'm going to let the cards choose. Who's going to have the next reading? And you know what? If it's not your sign, it's fine. Everybody has a lot of signs in their chart. If you haven't done your chart, I highly recommend that you do. I would also highly recommend that you find out your moon sign. Okay. My moon sign is Aquarius. So I'm getting into my Aquarius alien energy, pulling down as much information from this cosmos, the Pisces moon, that I can. And I'm a Pisces rising. All right, okay, who's next? Let's see. Who do we got? Okay, Pisces, Pisces. I got Pisces. We got the High Priestess. That's my Pisces card. We're going to read about Pisces, guys. Pisces. What information do we have for Pisces? What information do we have for Pisces between this full moon and the next? Spirit, what information would you like to share? Okay. Five of Wands. This came up earlier. When I say it came up earlier, it just meant a reading I was doing earlier. What other information do we have for? There's a lot of fiery energy going on. This is a watery moon. This is a watery moon, but it is also, there's a lot of spunk behind it. There's a lot of fire and action. I think that's the Virgo action that's going on. Why do we have the Five of Wands for Pisces reading? Okay, Four of Wands, Five of Wands, Four of Wands, King of Cups, and the Chariot in reverse. What happened? Pisces is stuck. Pisces was on their way to emotional stability. Something got knocked out of the way. The Chariot for me is a Cancer card. With it being in reverse, there's something block. There's a block. Pisces has a block. Pisces has a block. Pisces, this moon, between this moon and the next, this block will be revealed. Yes, I'm feeling Pisces is very frustrated. Pisces, you need to go with the flow. Go with the flow. It feels very like you thought you had this, and then I hear it happened again. It happened again. It's just, I keep moving backwards. It's like one step forward and three steps back. I don't know who that's for. This could be about a relationship. I feel like this might be about a relationship. Comes across that way. It's exhausting to have something like an argument be the basis of your relationship. Okay, I don't know. I'm going to get some clarifiers. Let's clarify with the Cosmic Tarot. What is all this about for Pisces? Can I get some clarification? Jamie Brooks, are we allowed to? Yeah, you can add. Well, if you would just give me your sign, your question may be just answered. I'm reading for signs right now. I'm reading for signs. You never know. Could come up during your reading. What is all this about? Something happened, Pisces, that's got you. Oh my gosh, and the Five of Cups in reverse. Wow. Yeah, something's got you down and out. You're stuck. You can't move forward, Pisces, because this has happened to you before. And so when something happens to you, and it's a cycle, and it happens over and over and over again, it is really easy to get stuck in self-pity. Okay? I hate to say self-pity because I feel like when people hear that, they immediately get upset. Like, how dare she invalidate my feelings? Blah, blah, blah. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that it's not going to actually, where you're at in this being stuck with the cycle, your reaction to things that you cannot control, being morose, being ungrateful, being just sort of stuck in the negative, Pisces, this is what's keeping you from growing. This is what's keeping you from moving forward. And this is what is going to change for you in the next 30 days until we get to the next full moon. So yes, Pisces, there may not be a Pisces in the room, but this will go online later. This message may be for a Pisces that is watching later. But I will tell you, something's going to burst through. I literally heard the word burst through, and going to keep you out of this Five of Cups negativity, reverse negativity, okay? And you're going to be able to stop the cycle, and you're going to be able to get this thing moving again, okay? Whatever it is. It could be a relationship, but whatever it is, because you are ready to take on a maturity. It's a painful lesson, but you're sick of the cycle. You're sick of the same thing happening over and over and over again. But what happens is you're going down a negative path. You're swimming up stream fishies, and it's killing you. It's killing you. So I don't know. I don't have any Pisces in here, I don't think, but that was for someone, hopefully, that is watching this later. I will go ahead and pull a crystal card for Pisces, and then we'll move on to Capricorn, Cancer, and then Capricorn. All right, let's get a crystal card. Aries D, what do you mean by 50% Aries, 50% Capricorn? 50% what? You mean like your chart? Because the cusp of Aries doesn't hit Capricorn. Capricorn is up against Sagittarius and Aquarius. All right, back to Pisces. One card for Pisces, and then we'll go right into Cancer. Sujilite, own your own power. Replace codependent people pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. Yes, the negativity, okay, that your continual frustration brings you on a regular basis because of this cycle that goes over and over and over again. It's like quicksand, okay? Recognize that you do have power and you can make choices, okay? And your choices, you've got to do something different to break your cycle, all right? So that is the message for Pisces. We are moving into Cancer. Aries, your ex is a Pisces, okay? Jamie, I'm Cancer Sun, Virgo Moon, Taurus Venus. Okay, let's move forward. Let's go ahead and talk about, we're going to talk about my beautiful Cappies. Cancers. Nope, I said Cancer, didn't I? Nope, we're going to do Cancer. Cancer. I'm going to do a reading for Cancer, and if you have Cancer in your chart, some of this reading may resonate with you, some of it may not. I'm just asking Spirit for whatever information they wish to share between this full moon and the next. What can we expect? What's going on with my beautiful Cancers? With my beautiful, sweet, sensitive Cancers. And we have the Star in the upright to the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. feels like you have been working really hard and diligently and loyally and patiently on something, and it feels like it's slipping away. But the truth is, there's always, there's an abundance to everything. Okay, so with the Star card, what I love, when this one comes out, it reminds me that it's a never-ending flow. It's also an Aquarius card. And it also can literally indicate attention, recognition, star status, okay? Hold on. It's got, so all these cards have many meanings to me, but it also, in this context, with it being next to the Eight of Pentacles, sorry guys, what I'm seeing here is a situation where you felt like you should be the center. You felt like you should have more abundance, and you've done the work and it's not working. You've done the work, you've put in the time, you've done the diligent work, and you feel like it doesn't mean anything, it doesn't matter. You wasted time, you wasted resources. But the secret side, okay, the underbelly of all this is that there is a lesson to be learned here, that the water never runs out. How can you pour water from 2 jugs here and it never runs out? It's always, there's always enough. There's always enough. You see how the water never ends? It's eternal. Okay? So listen, your hard work wasn't for nothing. Okay? You will have everything it is that you need. And I think you're going to realize that in the next 30 days. Sorry, you guys, I'm trying to adjust my camera so y'all can see better. Maybe that's better. There we go. In the next 30 days, you guys are going to recognize that all of your hard work isn't for nothing. There is something you will gain, and it might even be star status for some of you. And I don't really mean star status, but it could be that people might look at you over the next 30 days, whatever actions you take, all this hard work that you've done, people might begin to recognize you in your generosity and what you have accomplished, what you have made. See, all of this is a lot. It's not just one thing he's working on. He's been working on it for a while. Because it's in reverse, I feel like you feel like it's for nothing, but it's not for nothing. And you will be recognized. And if it's not by other people, it is by the universe. Because the universe is letting you know and giving you guidance and wanting you to know that you're safe and you're always going to have everything that you need. So even if it's a relationship that's over, even if it's like a feeling of, okay, have you guys ever, like if you work on computers, like you ever started a project and you spent like 4 hours like typing up a report and then your computer crashes? Like, that's the vibe I'm getting from you guys, Cancer, and I'm sorry that you feel that way. However, it's okay. There's abundance of everything. You will get the strength that you need to keep going, to keep the project going. I wanted to get one more card. 4 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you guys are beginning to see. You guys are going to turn this into, from a negative to a positive. You guys are going to become more optimistic in the next 30 days, okay? It will start, your load will start to lighten, okay? You won't have to work so hard to receive the benefits of what it is you've been working so hard for, okay? So there is abundance. There is abundance, Cancer. There is abundance, Cancer. You will have what you need. And I think you guys will begin to feel less frustrated, less angry, less tired. And during this season of the moons, to where this time next month, you won't have to work so hard, and you will recognize that you have everything it is you need, and you don't have to work so hard for it. You got to release it. You got to release the results. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pull I'm going to pull from my Mother Earth deck for Cancer. Let's get some grounding energy for you, all these water signs. All these water signs. Mother Earth, what guidance do you have for my beautiful Cancers? My beautiful Cancers, what guidance do you have? The life cycle. What is this showing us? Death and rebirth is really what it's bringing us. Also, being that it's Friday the 13th and we got a 13, I think that might mean something. But it's a beautiful sign, right? Again, never ending, never ending, never ending. You will have everything you need. I don't really know how else to keep replacing. Even if you lost something, even if it's died, even if your mind it's died, if it's a relationship that's gone, it's no longer there anymore. Okay? With the death, it fertilizes the soil in order for something new to sprout. That's what Mother Earth is saying. Okay? There's never death. Like, death is never an ending. The ending is never an ending. Okay? It just brings to you what it is you need to move forward, what it is you need to move on. Okay, it brings you that the freshness, okay, of a brand new seed. Okay, whoever's in the chat, shout out your sign. I'm ready to do another sign. Whoa, the smoke is picking up. Okay. I feel like there's a message that is trying to come through here. Well, I guess my sage is burning itself out because there's something negative around that needs to get done, you know, that needs to be gone. So be gone. All right, what's next? Next sign. Oh, shit. You guys, so far we have done Scorpio, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces. We haven't done any earth signs. Let's do Virgo. Let's do Virgo. Hi, DMA. It's nice to see you again. DMA, tonight I'm just reading for signs. So just shout out your sign and I'll do a reading for your sign. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. My sage stick went rogue on me. Shh, with the fire. Yeah, you guys, it's a water moon, but I feel a lot of fire energy. Oof. Okay. All right, back to you guys. So sorry about that. All right. So we were going to do Virgo, but DMA, what is your sign? And I'm just going to read for signs. I'm just going to read for signs. Instead of a specific question, I'm just going to do a general reading. If it does resonate, feel free to, respond to it. Cancer. DMA, I just finished Cancer. So you can go ahead and scroll back a little bit to check out the Cancer reading. Do you know your moon or rising sign? I feel like I need to do an earth sign. Oh, I was going to do Capricorn. All you have to do If you want to know your sign, your moon and your rising sign, is go to cafeastrology.com. Put in your birthday and where you were born. And if you know the time of your birth, put that in, and you'll get your entire chart just like that. It's free. It's super easy. All right, we're going straight to Capricorn, my beautiful Cappies. What messages do we have for my beautiful Cappies? What messages do I have for my beautiful Cappies between now and our next full moon? I believe it's a Libra full moon that we're going to be experiencing next. Or is it a Libra new? I don't know. Libra? Yeah, I think it's Libra. Okay, anyway, between now and the next full moon, what messages do we have for Capricorn? Too many cards. Let's try that again. Absolutely love Capricorns in my life. They just make me feel so safe. I don't know what it is. Seven of Cups, definitely a lot going on for you guys. A lot going on. Some emotional. So I love this Seven of Cups card in this deck because it is exactly really what the message is, which is basically just chaos, options, choices, too much going on, confusion, okay? Trying to decide where you want to focus your attention. That is a very rocky place for a Capricorn to be. Capricorns really prefer a much more steady, reliable, and methodical approach to life. So this is going to be heavy and difficult energy for Capricorns that I'm seeing. Why do we have the Seven of Cups for Capricorn? Why do we have the Seven of Cups for Capricorn? We have the Eight of Wands, the Six of Lovers in reverse, and the Moon. Well, there's somebody has a secret lover. Somebody has a secret lover, or somebody has a secret about their love life. It's definitely, wow. Okay. I'm getting so much information. I'm getting confused. It's this card. It's the chaos. There's so much chaos going on, Capricorn. No wonder you're feeling such a mess. It's a struggle, Capricorn. Capricorn is going to have to look into not the facts and not the outside of themselves, but the inside of themselves in order to find the answer that is going to be the answer that's going to help them follow their heart, where they will receive triumph and they will triumph. But the struggle here is with the moon. The moon is a struggle for Capricorn. But with your big heart, Capricorn, you're going to be able to find the answer that you need if you are allowing your heart to guide you. Okay, all right. That sounds so cheesy, like a Disney movie. But that is literally what I heard. I just repeated what I heard. So Capricorn. Capricorns, any Capricorns that are watching this now or later, if you're struggling with a choice in love, or it doesn't even have to be about love. It's just something that's close to your heart, something that you strongly love, okay? You have to make a choice. You have to not make the rational one, not make the obvious choice, okay? First of all, you're feeling crazy because you have too many choices. Secondly, you're dealing with energy that is something you're not familiar with, okay, with the moon. Okay, the moon is very watery energy, and it literally is the secrets that we keep. It's the interior parts of us. It's the deepest parts. the ones that are not logical. It's a feminine sign. So, you know, there is a Capricorn there is a call for you to look into or expose more of your feminine intuition, which may not come easy to you. You need to trust your heart rather than the rational, and that's what's making you feel so chaotic, okay? All right, let me pull an animal oracle card for Capricorn, and then we'll move on to another sign. Thank you, Score. Thank you for putting those up there. I appreciate it. It's going to help me keep track. I get lost. And I find myself getting tired. We'll get through it. We will. We'll get to everybody. Capricorn, what is the animal oracle card for Capricorn? Capricorns that have a difficult decision to make. Sal. Well, I can't really think of anything more maternal than that. That's a lot of babies to breastfeed, right? Capricorn, sometimes, it's not that Capricorn is struggling, doesn't want to get their hands dirty, but I do get the impression or the feeling that Capricorn is struggling with their feminine side, adjusting to, hush! Sorry, guys. It is a full moon. God knows what's going on outside. My dog's probably picking up on it. Nurture over nature. You need to nurture yourself, and you need to let your heart guide your decision. And it is selfless. It's a selfless thing. Capricorn, you're very selfless, but I think in this instance, whatever's going on with you, you're being too hard on yourself. And there's too much chaos. Once you make a decision, okay, you'll be able to narrow this down. Okay? But you don't have to hold everybody up, okay? You don't have to hold everybody up. Sometimes somebody needs to give a Capricorn a hug. Sometimes a Capricorn needs a hug. Although, to me, Capricorn is the sign that people go to for a hug. Just for a hug, because Capricorns are just solid as a rock. Solid, beautiful earth energy. All right, moving on. What's next? Who's next? Pick a sign, any sign. Just kidding. Okay. Any cross watchers out there? All right, you know what, guys? We haven't gotten to any air. Let's get to some air. Let's get to an air sign. How about my lovely Libras? Anybody here a Libra? Let's talk about Libra. It's almost your time. You know what? I almost said Gemini. Okay, we'll do Gemini. I was going to say Gemini, but then I was like, nah, I'm not going to do Gemini. And then I was like, let's do Libra. But you know what happens when you always second guess yourself? You're always wrong. I should have just gone with Gemini. Because now I've got a Gemini. I've got a Gemini in the house. So basically, this is just going to be a general Gemini reading, okay? Whatever resonates with you. Feel free to chit-chat with each other in the chat. This isn't going to be specific question and answer readings like I sometimes do. But I am going to do a reading for Gemini, a general reading for Gemini. My little rebellious stepchildren, love you guys. Let's see what the full moon has to bring you. So this reading is going to be about the full moon, what the full moon is bringing you tonight, and over the next 30 days, moving into the next full moon. It's going to be very general. Very general. Very general. one more shuffle. Oh, these cards always act up when I read for Gemini. Hush now. All right. Ace of Cups right off the bat. What's going on with you guys? Love it. I'm going to put it up here. All right, Ace of Cups. Beautiful. Why do we have the Ace of Cups for Gemini? Hush. Sorry, you guys. My dog. It is a full moon, and I do hear stuff going on outside, so she's probably just barking at whatever madness is happening outside. Ace of Cups. It's nice and calm in here. Ace of Cups. We have strength, and we have the Fool card. What is up, Gemini? This is very strong. These are very strong cards. We've got strength in the upright and Fool in reverse. This is telling me that you guys are dealing with something. It's kind of graphic, so I have to put them down. Dealing with something that fills your heart, but you're afraid. Okay, yeah. Sometimes the cards are like blatantly clear. This is just saying, in order for you to allow yourself to love the way you want to love, like there's something going on with you, Gemini, where it is you want to love something, like you feel like you need to share it with someone, like you just feel like, I have love to give and I have nowhere for it to go. It's going to take strength, okay, because you are afraid to take a risk. There's a fear of taking a risk here, Gemini. There's a big fear of taking a risk. It's going to take you out of your element. So I'm going to go ahead because I actually have two major arcana that popped out for you. I'm going to go ahead and clarify each of them. Why does Gemini need strength? In order to explore their love, in order to give love, 8 of Pentacles in the upright. You guys may fear of losing something. Maybe you're afraid that you're dealing with a gold digger or someone will take something away from you. What else do I have? The Star card. The Star card with strength. Whoa. Very strong cards, Gemini. It's the mightiest. What am I trying to say? It's like there's something mighty about being small. There's something, okay, I don't even understand what that means. Okay. You know that you have the strength, but why can't you take the risk? You've done the work. People have recognized that you have the strength. You have abundance. You've done the work. Why are you afraid of the Fool? The Fool in reverse. The Fool in the reverse is sort of like the taking of a risk, taking a leap of faith. It's a leap of faith. But you know you have the strength to do it. Whoa. Please clarify the Fool in reverse. Why is Gemini afraid to take a risk? Why is Gemini afraid to take a risk? My dog is growling at your dartboard. That is so funny. 10 of Cups in reverse. Oh my gosh, you're afraid. You're afraid of losing. The family or the unit that you wanted. Or maybe the one that you had. You guys are afraid of being alone. There's a fear of being alone, and I think that's going to be overcome over the next 30 days. You guys are going to be able to push through that fear because there's going to be some serious independence. Whoa, somebody is making noise outside. Oops. Let me close this. I don't want them seeing me. Okay. You guys are afraid that you'll never have the family, you'll never have the support, you'll never have the emotional You feel, Gemini, you feel like you will never receive the love that you have to give, but you will. I think that's what you're going to learn over the next 30 days. This is going to be some sort of lesson for you. This is going to be some sort of, you're going to go through a trying time where, you're living in a little bit too much fear, okay, of losing it. But there is no ending to love. Love like never ends, right? It's a bottomless, like you can always find love in your heart no matter what you've gone through. Gemini, so if that's going to continue to be the case with you, you will have to take risks, though. You will have to take risks, but I think it starts with becoming independent and recognizing the love that you do have to give, okay? All right. Let's pull an oracle card for Gemini. Since we've got dogs interfering, we'll pull an animal oracle for Gemini. An oracle card for Gemini. Sorry. Usually you guys see my face, but I just wasn't in the mood tonight. I just want everybody to focus on the cards. Okay. So, what animal oracle card do we have for Gemini? The bull. Again with the strength. You guys have the strength to love. You know it. It's almost like, okay, I literally am getting from you guys, this is also a very Taurus, but it's also a feminine vibe. I feel, and it's a bull, so I don't know why I got that, but okay. Take the bull by the horns, huh? Gemini, you do have exactly, you know that you have the ability to love someone and love them well. You are just afraid that by doing that, by actually expressing your love, that you're going to end up being hurt and you're going to lose the need that you have to be included in something, a group or something. I feel like you're afraid of being tossed out of a community of some sort. I'm not really sure what that's about, but yes, Gemini, you are going to figure this out in the next 30 days. And basically, you have the strength. You have all the strength in the world to take a risk. It's just you making the decision to do it. That's all it is. Literally, that's all it is, okay? All right, who's next? If you want a reading, just throw out your sign. If I haven't read your sign yet, I will go ahead and read it for you now. I'm not taking personal questions tonight. I'm just reading for signs. Oh, LTO3 Cancer. Okay, I've already read for Cancer. So when I get this all wrapped up, it's okay. I'm going to publish this so we can we'll put timestamps so you can watch your Cancer reading later, or you can just back up a bit. But I did already read for Cancer. Who's next? Okay, what have we done? Okay, we have a lot of water in my chat. I love it. All these awesome water signs. Who's next? Y'all don't shout it out. You know what the cards tell me. Oh, we already did Gemini. We already did Capricorn. Oh, Aquarius. Aquarius is up next. Gemini reading resonated. You definitely pulled from my energies. Thank you. Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. And thank you for your energy. And for being here. It does help when I have you in the room. It took me a minute, but then I was like, okay. All right, do we have any Aquarius in the house at this time? Any Aquarius at this house? Any Aquarian cross watchers? Sun, moon, rising Aquarius? let's go on to something else. Somebody else. We'll wait for an Aquarius. Taurus. We're going to read Taurus. Any Tauruses in the house? Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Well, I'm going to read for Taurus, and maybe a Taurus that is watching this later will benefit from it. Reading for Taurus, my beautiful, lovely, sensual, wonderful Tauruses. What information do you have for Tauruses between now and the next full moon? Taurus, Venus, beautiful. Thank you, dear. So we have some Taurus in the house. So for those of you, I don't remember who it was. Somebody, I think it was DMA, somebody was asking. So easy to get your chart. Just go to cafeastrology.com and put in your date of birth, your where you were born, and then what time you were born. And if you don't know the time, just put in noon. You won't get an exact, but you'll get a pretty good one. Wow, Taurus, we've got the 10 of Swords to the Ace of Swords. Okay, so I see this as actually a beautiful thing. When I see this, I see the end and the beginning. So literally, like, you had to be, Taurus, you had to be done. You had to be done. GMA, your ascendant is Taurus. Ascendant is rising sign, and rising means the way the world sees you. So it's sort of like your outward personality, your outward appearance, okay? I hope that helps you. So yes, it is a very strong placement in your chart. So a lot of people will just look at their sun, moon, and rising. For example, my rising sign is Pisces. So that's why I felt like I really needed to do this reading tonight with a full moon in Pisces, my rising sign in Pisces. I felt like I could connect, okay? Going back to the reading. So the 10 of Swords to the Ace of Swords. You literally had to be like completely freaking done with something, okay? I want to say that it was either an image of yourself or a personality trait of yourself or something that you thought you were, and now you've realized you're not. But it's taken a lot for you to get there, okay? This is sort of a scary card, and I know it's a scary card, but the way I want you guys to think of it is the overkill card, the done card, like I am done, past done, totally, completely done. I am done trying to be something I'm not. I am done trying to, fit into whatever it is this person wants me to fit into in order to be, and not only are you done with it, but you're tired of, what is it? It's like beating a dog when it's down, or, beating the dead horse. It's beating the dead horse. It's overkill. So instead of focusing on so overall I'm getting that for you, Taurus, that you have no choice but to let go of an idea about yourself or another person or a relationship, however this, resonates in your life. You had to completely let go of it to the point where it caused a lot of pain, but that's what you're going through right now. It's going to bring in, the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is my beautiful Epiphany card. And actually, the Ace of Card, like all of the the standard tarot is going to have these clouds around it, but I really like the Ace of Swords. I always think of the Ace of Swords as being in the sky. As it's it's literally like the universe has given you an actual, like from nowhere, out of the sky, an epiphany. Like, aha! It's an aha moment. It's okay, now I understand why I had to go through all of this. And it also gives you an opportunity to start all over again, fresh with one. Okay? So it's actually a beautiful and fortunate reading that you got, Taurus. A very fortunate reading. I really like it. It's a lot of air energy. So if you are struggling a little bit with this, this is more about the way you think, your thought processes, maybe other people that you have good conversations with. It's almost like, okay, I thought I was right. I was a right winger, and now I know I'm a left winger, or whatever it is. I'm not getting into politics. I'm just saying this is what I'm seeing. Big changes, but it's going to bring in a fresh, new epiphany. So you're going to be able to start with a clean slate, moving forward. I really like it. I really like it. Beautiful. Aries, you have Taurus and Mars. So yeah, Mars is a kind of an action, an organizer type of planet. So this is, you're done with this action. You are so done with it, you can't do it anymore. So you don't know what you have left. You feel like you have nothing left, but right when you feel like you have nothing left is when you get this beautiful intuition, this beautiful epiphany from the sky, okay? So let me go ahead and pull an oracle card for Taurus. I think I will go ahead and pull a crystal card for Taurus to help them go through this. This is intense. I almost feel like for some of you guys, Taurus, this is going to be about you just like struggling in your head. Like, I'm getting like you're so angry or so frustrated with some sort of situation that it's a verbal deal that you're going to be like lying in bed just circling around. It's going to drive you crazy. It's going to drive you crazy. But within the next 30 days, you're going to be done with it. It's going to be over, and you're going to start fresh. And not only are you going to start fresh, but you're going to have learned something from it, okay? And even move forward in your life, all right? So what beautiful crystal do we have for Taurus? What beautiful crystal do we have for Taurus? So I have Taurus in my, since we're all chit-chatting about our charts, in my South Node. So, any of you guys know what that means? Feel free to share in the chat, or we can get into it. Control issues makes perfect sense. I mean, this came out earlier too. Who did this come out for? It was Aries. It was Aries. So if you're dealing with an Aries, Taurus, this could have something to do with you, but with an Aries. But yes, it's about control. I mean, this guy has no control. No control. Okay? Something you had control over, something that you thought you understood, has gotten all shooken up, and you've had no choice but to let it go, release it, be done with it, because something new, something much more beautiful is coming into your life. But you have got to let go of control, especially when it comes to your heart. Okay, this card always reminds me of the heart. This is a heart chakra moon, okay? I don't know why, but I feel it very strongly. I feel like in love, all the signs are going through something. All the signs are going through something. It's collective. It's everybody. By collective, I mean everybody. So what I'm seeing here, though, is that, at the minute you let go of control, the minute you take your mighty bull, horns off the situation and you just say, I am wrong, or not that you were wrong, but I give up. It's I give up. You drop the rope. You stop trying to control the issue. That's the minute, that's the second when you're going to be inspired to go on a different path. All right? A different path. Beautiful reading, Taurus. I love you. Good job. I mean, good job. Good job. I'm telling y'all, good job. It's just, I love this combination of cards, and I can't remember the last time I've seen it. Beautiful. Okay. All right, who's next? The candlelight. Aw, I'm glad you guys like my candlelight. So I do practice candle magic. I don't read cards without at least one candle lit. Yes, I do. Libra, let's do it. Let's do Libra. All right, so where are we at? Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aries, Pisces, Cancer, Capricorn, Gemini, Taurus, Libra. We've got Libra and two more. Libra rising. Libra, or just Libra period. Let's just read for Libra. What's going on with Libra? I've had Libra on my mind a lot lately. Justice has been on my mind lately. I don't know what it is. I'll figure it out later in my dreams or something. I'm in a very Piscean mood. All right. Okay, let's go. Libra, what's happening for Libra? What's happening for Libra? What's going on with you guys? I feel like you guys are on the brink of bringing something out into the open, out into the world that the world needs to hear. I always think of Libras as, Libras are very tapped into human consciousness worldwide. There we go. See, I was shuffling my cards so much that I blew out my candle. Libra, what information do we have for Libra, please, about this from this Pisces full moon? Hello. Okay, Libra, we already know it's about you. Seriously, that card just jumped out. Then we got the Magician, and then we got the Devil. Okay, what? Libra is very influential right now. There's a lot going on with you guys, with you Libras. Justice to the Magician to the Devil card. Okay, I am like most of people in this, we always want to keep everybody uplifted. You always want to stay positive when you read cards or read the future. This is not an energy that I'm liking very much, okay? I'm getting a very, almost like, payback. Like somebody needs payback, like I'm going to pay. I don't like it. I got to clarify each card. It's like I'm going to, because it's not fair, I'm going to manifest some sort of bondage, okay? This is almost to me like being put in jail, all right? This is bondage, literally it's chains, but it's human bondage, which means, but what I mean by that is that you can take the chains, I mean, it's not human bondage, it's subliminal. You can take the chains off and walk away. But someone's angry here. Somebody does not want to let someone else go. So they're using their power to keep them chained. Libra, this could be about you. This could be about you allowing someone to, allowing someone to, trap you. I don't like it. All right. Okay, let's get we need more information, please. Can I get, nope, I'm going to get help from these cards. Please clarify justice. Please clarify the justice card. All right, the Magician in reverse. To clarify the justice card. And we have the Magician in the upright. Literally, you guys, I cannot make this shit up if I tried. All right, let's get in this a little deeper. Why do we have the Magician, please? Can you please clarify the Magician for me? What is this manifestation? Somebody really does not want you to come out with something. Five of Swords. Okay, it's getting clear, but let me go ahead and move on to the Devil. Why do we have the Devil? Please clarify the Devil for Libra. For Libra from now until the next full moon. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay. You guys, I'm getting chills right now. Either you're a Libra or a cross watcher. This could be for only one of you. But someone is keeping you trapped, okay? They prefer to manifest corruption, all right? Corruption. There's something they're trying to hide from you. In fact, they're holding you down. They're not allowing you to do anything, okay? Anything. Somebody's got you stuck. It's almost like I feel like someone's got you like not literally locked in a cage, but it's like you're a bird in a cage. Because they're afraid if you do manifest the truth, if you do come out with the truth in social justice, and I mean, okay, okay. Someone is trying to tell you that it's okay for them to treat you this way, although you know that you wouldn't allow anyone to treat anyone else this way. So it's sorry, excuse me. I'm sorry. I want to cuss almost. It's like I'm going in circles here. But yeah, somebody really is afraid that if they set you free, from them, if they open the trap door and let you out, okay? And if this is a bondage, so someone has attached you to them. There has been a negative attachment that has been created by someone in your life, okay? It could be literal or it could be in a different dimension, okay? It's an attachment, all right? Because they do not want to face their karma. They don't want to face their justice. They don't want to face their day in court, okay? So whatever's going on with you guys, Libra, whoa. You guys, if y'all know a Libra in your life, just give them a hug, because I don't know what this is. This is some very strong attachments that are happening. Of course, this isn't going to be for every Libra. This could be just for one Libra. I don't know. But when I see an attachment like this, I don't like it. I don't like it. Here's the thing. You might be keeping a secret and they don't want the secret to get out. So they're manipulating you and making you feel trapped so that you can't come out and speak your truth, Libra. Okay? That's what's happening. And that's what I see going on in the next 30 days. So let's get an oracle card, because we need to find out what will help Libra through this situation. What is going to help Libra through this? What is going to help Libra through this situation? Let's go to the Mother Earth deck. And what do we have? Fall. We are moving into fall. In fact, we're hitting the fall equinox in about 5 days. Two plus 7, 9. You know what I'm really drawn to with this card is the wind, is the air. Libra, you're air. You cannot be trapped, okay? You will have your justice. You will get the karmic cycle will happen, whether you want it or not. And it could be occurring around the next equinox, which is in about 5 days, because we have this fall card that came out. Also, this is also the number 9, which is a very spiritual number. Beautiful number, okay? These attachments, or this feeling of being trapped, is like a human ego-based fear. It is not real, okay? This Mother Earth is telling us that, time marches on. The truth will go on. The wind will blow. There's nothing that can stop. This person might be trying to stop you, but they can't stop you. They can't stop you. Scorpio, your daughter is a Libra. Scorpio, does any of this resonate with you? This reading, it's pretty intense. I gotta tell you. I think fall will be a very auspicious time for you, a very good time for you. You will be set free. You will be able to finally speak your truth, okay? And you're going to be able to speak your truth because it's like, whatever it is that you need to come out and say or do, or whatever this is that needs to be revealed, and this could be completely metaphysical. This may have this may have nothing to do with this third dimension that we're in right now, okay? will not be stopped. And you will not be stopped because it is just, because it is true, and because it is karmic. Okay? So if you feel like, if you feel that someone's trying to make you feel trapped, or that you are being held down, recognize that by your reality, by your if you allow your soul to tap into social justice around the world, pick up the energy from around the world of what is good and true, then you will recognize that this attachment or this fear that people are trying to put on you is a lie, okay? It's a lie, just like the devil, okay? I hope that helps. Wow, that was intense. I'm pretty exhausted. Scorp, going through a legal matter and hoping to get justice. Yeah. And the funny thing is, and I just, the funny thing is, Scorp, is that I was just thinking, like, on this plane, it may not seem just, but at the end of the day, there will always be karmic justice. Mother Earth told us that, okay? And I love using my Mother Earth cards, because to me, they're kind of like the ultimate Mother Earth, like the ultimate mother, right? Like, you really can't argue with mom, And that fall card coming out, that happened for a reason. So please keep an eye on the fall equinox if you're into that sort of thing. Definitely keep an eye on it. Focus on it. Aries D. Oh, honey. Oh, my gosh. I'm so sorry you're dealing with such an awful situation with your ex. But you know what? Never judge a person by their sign. Signs are always sign. Okay, it's the universal energy that was captivated, that you captured when you were born. All these different energies, right? Okay, so not one sign ever makes up one person. Okay, so somebody could be heavier in one sign than another, but always remember, okay, it's just like judging people. It's almost like you don't want astrological judgment. Like, you don't, like, it's like, just because you had one bad experience with a man doesn't mean that you should hate all men forever, right? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, just because you had a bad experience with, say, a Sagittarius doesn't mean, any of that. It's the energy, really. And yes, you do hold that energy within you, because that is your sign, but it's not, it's so much more complex than that. The more astrology that I learn, the deeper my understanding gets, and it's amazing. All right, so where are we at? We need to finish up with Aquarius and I think Virgo and Aquarius. Since we just did an air sign, let's go to Virgo. Let's do a reading for Virgo. So we're going to ask, what is going on with Virgo with this full moon? What is this full moon bringing? What kind of enlightenment? Okay, because a moon brings enlightenment, okay? The moon is literally the secret card. It's the feminine card. It's the dark side, right? But it doesn't necessarily make it dark. It is the enlightened. A full moon is going to shed light on something, okay, that is usually kept underground or a secret. That's what these readings are about, okay? So Virgo, what's my beautiful Virgos coming out of Virgo season? I feel like I do know there's been a lot going on with you guys. What information does this Pisces moon hold for you between now and the next full moon? All right, I got 3 cards. I'll take them. We've got the 10 of Cups to the Wheel of Fortune and the 7 of Wands in reverse. Wow, this is beautiful. Oh my gosh, Virgo. I like it. Okay? So what am I hearing? The tables have turned. You've done your work. I think, Virgo, okay, for some reason I'm getting a very fragile vibe. I don't understand why. Maybe you guys feel, because you've put down your defense. So this is this is a very defensive card, right? This Seven of Wands, like I said, there's fire energy all over. The Seven of Wands is in reverse. I feel like you guys are finally, it's hard for you to let go and to stop being defensive. It's almost like you're like, GMA, your ex is a Virgo. My ex-husband, okay, and the father of my child is a Virgo, so I know all about Virgos. I also have a lot of other Virgos in my life. But what I'm seeing here is that, like, okay, to me, this is sort of a Virgo thing, like, sort of a defensive, like, don't mess with me. Like, I'm not going to do it your way. I will never do it your way. It's going to be my way because you're focused on the details. Virgo, coming out of your season with this card being in reverse, I feel like you've actually been able to, like, let go of something, release some control over something. Okay? And I feel like for you, this is a fragile feeling. It's like you feel like it's going to, at any minute now, it's just going to go away. It's just going to disappear. But it's not, because this is karmically. This is karmic. This is what needed to happen. You need to put your defenses down. You need to stop fighting or putting space in between you and other people. The minute you put your stick down, okay, you get your happy family love card. And this doesn't necessarily mean the house. This is the house and the two kids and the family, right? But go beyond that. This is more about having 100% full emotional fulfillment and enrichment in your life. Just feeling like there is nothing more in this world my heart is so full that, I am blessed to be alive, like having one of those moments. Okay, because karmically, Virgo, you deserve that. You do deserve this. And it's because you were able to let go of something that you were too controlling of. It would make perfect sense coming out of Virgo season, because your Virgo energy was very high. And, you may have had to just let go of some of your stubbornness. But I do feel like you guys are feeling somewhat fragile. Like, I feel like you guys feel like this is going to go away in any minute, like in any second. It's just going to be gone. It is just going to be gone. But it's not, Virgo. You're not. It's okay. This is meant to be. The Wheel of Fortune here is meant to be. This is karmic. This is the upside of karma. It's not it's like, everyone says, like, well, karma's a bitch. Well, karma's also freaking awesome when it's going in your favor, Virgo. And right now it's going in your favor. Okay? So good for you. Don't be so scared. Just let that, what do I want to, what kind of, yeah, I'm going to do an animal oracle for Virgo. Let that beautiful feeling, just allow yourself to have it. You don't have to, just allow yourself to feel that way. Sit in that feeling for a while. You deserve it. The Wheel of Fortune is saying you deserve it. Okay? All right, what do we have here? Adder. We've got the Snake in reverse. So, this card kind of gives me the creeps. Look at it. Oh, hold on, sorry. Adjusting. Okay. Okay, even though it kind of gives me a little creeps, a little bit of the creeps. It is very earthy. Is a very earthy feeling with these two snakes. They're intertwined. They truly are together. They truly are in their element. They're where they need to be. They are right here. This is creepy to us, but hey, this is how it feels to them. All cuddled up like that with their legs all intertwined. Well, they don't have legs, but whatever they are. Their bodies. That's how that must feel, Virgo. So embrace it, okay? Embrace it. Let down the defensive. Stop pushing people away from you. You are lovable and you deserve love. All of this. I think that this full moon right now is you're going to see coming out of this full moon, going into Libra season. You're going to be feeling a lot more of that emotional fulfillment, and it's going to take you out of a lonely place. I feel like you guys have been in a lonely place for a while. Now. Scorp, I usually attract fire signs. Do you? Man, I wish I did. I'm a fire sign, and I never attract fire signs. I really don't. I've never had a relationship with any fire sign ever. And I have 5 Sagittarius placements in my chart, and my Leo is in Mars, okay? So you want to talk about lots of fire? Like, there's a lot of fire in my chart. However, my Venus is in Capricorn, believe it or not. So, yeah, I'm just a very, whatever, conflicted individual, but that's okay when it comes to love. Aren't we all? Complicated. All right, so the last sign for the evening is going to be my beautiful Aquarians. So I love my Aquarians. I'm an Aquarius moon, okay? I think that's where I get a lot of my downloads from, is my Aquarius moon, especially since we're in a full moon. So let's go to the Cosmic Tarot for Aquarius. Let me see, what signs have I attracted in my life? Mostly, oh shoot, there's always naked people in here, sorry. Air and earth, mostly. Okay. All right, here we go. I don't know why, but I do. I have a lot of, I am mostly personally fire and water. All right, for our beautiful Aquarians, we have the 4 of Cups in reverse. 4 of Cups in reverse. So I feel like you're getting past something. You're getting past something that used to trip you up. That used to, you guys are coming out of a funk. You're coming out of a feeling sorry for yourself. 7 of Wands, cool. You guys are ready to go to battle again. What for? So for Aquarians, yeah, this is really feeling like, okay, Aquarius, what are you telling me? What are you telling me? Okay, all right. Aquarius, there is something going on here from some sort of, this may be triggering to some of you guys, but it's almost going from some sort of victim mentality to more of an empowerment, okay, with these 2 cards. And this is occurring right now for you. I almost want to cry. I don't know why I feel like I'm going to cry, but I feel like I'm going to cry. I'm not going to, though, because Aquarians don't show their emotions very much. They hold it back. They shut it down. So I feel like this is all very private, but it's happening. But it's happening. You're going from just focusing on all the horrible shit to finally grasping that one cup that actually is there right in front of you and turning that into a triumph, a crown, something you can be proud of. Something that's made you stronger, but not just stronger. I also heard smarter, smarter. Like, like, um, like you're quicker now. Like you aren't going to be played next time. Okay. Okay, Aquarius, calm down. You aren't going to be played next time. Okay, Aquarius ain't going to be played like that. Okay. Very interesting. All right, I like it. Let's clarify a little bit. What is the Four of Cups? See if I can get a little bit more detail. What is it that Aquarius finally got over themselves about? Ooh, the Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay, so you guys, the Four of Cups to the Ten of Swords. Basically, what is happening here is they finally went from. Ooh, let me turn that down. It's too loud. You finally gone from just focusing on all the negative because it hurt too much. And you're just like, I'm freaking done with that. And you did. You ripped off the Band-Aid. You just finally allowed yourself to feel the pain. Whether it was privately or publicly, it doesn't matter. You felt the pain, you dealt with it, and now you are sitting here with triumph and this crown that is unseen, but you feel it. Like you can't see it. Nobody can see this crown, but you feel it. You feel like you have actually ascended. I see an ascension going on for Aquarius. Good job, Aquarius. My Aquarians, I always relate to aliens also. There is ascension going on. I'm also loving this. So this is what you needed to get moving. This is my Cancer card as well. Oh, you're right. I haven't done Leo. Oh my God. Okay, we'll get to Leo last. And Leo's like, what? I'm never last. I'm always first. I'm a Leo. Just kidding. Aquarius, you are now able to move in the direction that you want to move in. The full moon is letting you know that you're past it, you're over it, you're done feeling sorry for it. You don't have to sit around and feel sorry. You don't have to sit around and the grieving is done. Like it's time to get out of bed because you've got what you need. You've got the strength. You've got what it takes to move forward in your life with emotional movement and the friction. The struggle that you went through recently is exactly what is driving you forward. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit, for that beautiful message for Aquarius. I'm going to pull a crystal card for Aquarius. I'm going to pull a crystal card for Aquarius. One more shuffle. What is going on here? Okay, I'm getting tired is what it is. Oh, I have never pulled this card before. Kyanite. Self-care, taking care of yourself is essential right now, Aquarius. But that doesn't mean, Aquarius, that you get to stay in bed all day, okay? For somebody needs to hear this. Somebody has just been staying in bed too much. And I don't mean it to be ugly. I'm just like, it's time for you to go out and face the world again. You've learned what you need to learn, and you've ascended from it, okay? People are going to pick up on that. Your angels want to elevate your life so that you no longer feel oppressed or victimized. Okay. Again, folks, I can't make this shit up, okay? The message here is that not only do you deserve self-care, but you must carve out time for it without delay. The urgency comes in answer to your prayers for a better life. It's time to ascend, Aquarius. Okay? You're better than that. I know it. God has given you the strength to take the first step yourself by adding self-care to your daily schedule and deleting unwanted tasks, like laying around in bed for too long. It's time for you to say no to distractions and yes to your priorities. Beautiful, love it. And you guys have exactly what you need in order to do it. Beautiful, Kyanites. Lovely reading. And yes, okay, so you're right. I miss Leo. What's wrong with me? How could I miss Leo? Leo is like, what? I always think of Leo like being in the center of like the crowd, or Gemini. It's Leo or Gemini. Like those are the two that are just like, I don't mean like they want to be they want to be at the center of the crowd. It's just I find those two signs to be the most charismatic of the signs. So the fact that Leo's going last is kind of funny to me, because I can just hear Leo going, excuse me, I'm not last. All right, Leo, let's see what we got for you. My beautiful Leos. I'm a wannabe Leo. I'm a wannabe Leo. I've always wanted to be a Leo. I don't know why. I have Leo in my Mars, which I think is kind of why people love or hate me. It's sort of like I either love you or I freaking hate your guts. It's my Leo and Mars. Okay, placement. But I'm going to go ahead and go with traditional for Leo. Clarify with these. Leo. Beautiful Leos. All right. What information does the new moon have for Leo? 3 of Cups to the 3 of Swords in the upright. Wow. Three plus three. 3 and 3 here. All right, Leo. Well, this is obviously the most literal interpretation of these cards is going to be that there has been some sort of betrayal. It doesn't have to be a lover. It could be a friend that, I'm actually seeing this more as a friend that betrayed you. It's almost like you just broke up with your ex and then your best friend took up with your ex way before you were ready for that to happen or something. I don't know. I'm getting that sort of vibe. But you're more upset with your friend than your ex. I feel like this is some sort of injustice that is being done to you. I don't like it. I'm sorry, Leo. I don't like it. Let's clarify. What more information? Let me just ask for more information. Is there any more information for Leo for 3 of Cups and the 3 of Swords? 7 of Pentacles, yeah, because you know what? It makes perfect sense. You need to take some time to really look at, you're impatient because you've put something into this relationship, whatever it is, whether it be a friend or a family member. Somebody betrayed you. Somebody betrayed you, Leo. Somebody betrayed you. I'm so sorry. For whoever this is resonating with. This is a betrayal. And you're impatient. And I've put this work in. I feel like you might have rushed in a little quickly, like maybe because of your open, positive, and sweet heart, you might have, it's kind of a saggy thing to do, but I feel like it's for whatever Leo this is resonating with or will resonate with. It's definitely, there is, it's almost like you blindly trusted someone. So this whole situation that's happening is going to cause you a bit of a struggle with your ability to trust other people. And that feels lonely. Because Leo, it is in your nature to connect and be with others. So this betrayal is really going to knock you down a few notches. If I, I had someone accuse me of trying to make people paranoid, and that really bothered me because I don't. I am just the messenger. But I do hear the message that if you are sensing a betrayal, you are probably right with this. This is a taking stock, taking inventory. This is impatience. This is saying, um, you know, okay, you're sowing your seeds, you're doing the work, you're just doing it, you have faith that it's going to work out. And finally, you got to stop and assess and go, okay, how much is here? You know, all this hard work, how much is left here? Okay. Um, and, you know, if you look at his face, you know, he's not really happy about what it is that he sees. And I feel like that's the case here. I feel like I don't see so much as a broken heart as more of a disappointment and a distrust. It's like I trusted this person so easily. Um, I almost feel like you guys are going to struggle to trust again in the future. Wow. Oh my gosh, that hurts. But you will, of course, Leo, you will, because you're so full of sun and brightness. You are literally the sun. You are literally the sign of the sun. Okay, the sun rules you. Okay, you cannot be knocked down for long. All right, there is someone out there for you that won't betray you like this. It's like it's a disloyalty. It's a disloyalty. Oh my. Oh. That's heavy, Leo. That's heavy. Maybe that's why I blocked out your reading because I didn't want to go there, man. Aww. Aww. Let's go to our Mother Earth for our advice. What advice, Mother Earth, do you have for Leo to get through this tough time? What advice do we have for my beautiful Leos? And we got number 2, environment. 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 Another card I've never pulled before. So in this card, you guys, we've got this big bear. Oh, he's so sweet. Drinking some water. Also, the number 2 is sort of having significance to me because I do feel like a lot of loneliness. Let's see what the book has to say because I don't. It's a supportive feeling. Okay, I'm just going to channel what I'm getting from the card and then I'll read from the book. But I do see a very supportive, it's a very supportive feeling. Here the bear is drinking from the water, getting what it needs. You know, Leo, you may be struggling with people or your focus may be more on the people in your life that this betrayal is bringing you down and making you feel this way. But Mother Earth wants you to know that your environment, what surrounds you, is actually beautiful and good. There's so many other good things going on in your life. So let's read it. Oh, that kind of jumped out on me. This card is not about ourselves. It is meant to remind us that we live in the world and the world does not revolve around ourselves or around mankind. Beautiful advice for this situation because if you are feeling lonely and betrayed, it is beautiful to be reminded by nature that you are not alone, that you are a small part of a huge ecosystem, right? The environment is something big and not easily understood. It's not the river, nor it's the grass, nor the flowers, nor the animals and the birds. It's not even just the sum or collection of all of those elements. The environment is a living thing, something not to be conquered, but not even preserved, like a jewel in a cage. Yeah, I love that. So, yeah, it's, there's nothing to be conquered in love. There's nothing to be trapped. Nobody needs to be in a cage, okay? It's free flowing like this river. And it just goes round and round. Adapt rather than force your opinion on others. Do not needlessly oversimplify. Don't focus on yourself, but look outward. So, yeah, ultimately, this is telling me, the advice that this card is giving me for Leo that does feel so betrayed by their loved ones is that you truly have so much else going on around you. You have a ton of support around you. It's almost like, I feel like one day you're going to look up and you're going to, like, your eyes are going to meet someone else's eyes and you're going to be like, oh my God, like, I haven't even noticed you. And we're connected. And it's just that feeling. So basically, it's saying don't focus on this one betrayal, okay? Try to stay busy. Try to get involved with other things. Talk to other people. Basically, it's just like don't get stuck in this, obsessive, emotional, spiral that a feeling of betrayal can bring you. All right, that's Leo. Okay, Scorp has been keeping score. Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aries, Pisces, Cancer, Capricorn, Gemini, Taurus, Libra, Virgo, Aquarius, Leo. I have hit all 12 signs. Wow. How long have I been online? I don't even know. A long time. 2 hours. You guys, I am getting tired. Oh, what happened? Oh, something froze. All right, guys. Well, I feel like I have said and channeled and done all the readings I can do. Scorp, I really appreciate you being here, hanging in there, and helping us out. And to all the signs and to everyone out there, I love you so much, okay? Keep in touch. You can always email me if you want a personal reading, moonlighteroscope@gmail.com. If you've already emailed me and I haven't gotten back to you, I will. I promise I will. I've just been down. I've been sick again. I've been sick 3 times in the last 7 months, so something's definitely going on. But I will promise I'll get back to you, okay? Love you guys. Please take care. Enjoy this new moon, okay? See you soon. Bye.